Okay guys, I can't get any closer without making Mama worried. Mama duck. Let's see if I can get my finger to show. There we go. Mama duck is right there. Now, once she gets about a week away, I take her food and water. You can see the food and water. I get the bigger one of the water because the smaller ones overheat and dehydrate. And you need to have that food and water right up next to her so that if she has any early babies hatching, they can find food and water. If you don't, she will get up off her nest to go find food and water for the ones that have already hatched, and the ones that haven't hatched yet will be very vulnerable and could get cold and might not hatch. So everything that you can do to keep that mama on that nest, that's what you do. You try to do it when she's not on the nest. She'll still get up once a day to go to the bathroom and get a drink of water, but other than that, she'll just stay. So I watched until she was off of her nest, and I ran over and got her food and water. Okay, I know this is not the optimum coop, and I've had some people kind of say some mean things about it. But this mama hen always sets in the same spot, and she'll start before I have a chance to clean from winter. So you can see that I have some buildup. But I wanted to show her to you. She's a light Brahma, and I have given her food in a couple different containers. This is her water container, big like the duck. And I try not to bother her. Unfortunately, it is really dirty in here. It is just really gross. But she won't set anywhere else, and I didn't realize the other hens had set like a dozen eggs in here. We found a chicken here that had partially hatched, but not fully hatched. And I don't know if it's because she stepped on it, or if it's because the baby just didn't hatch fully. Now what I do is when the babies start to hatch, I run to the local feed store and grab tiny babies and bring them in here, and she will adopt them. And that way, because our babies are mutts, they're multiple breeds. We always keep a barred rock rooster. Now you see she's dark in there. I don't let any of the other chickens in there once she started to set, and I have this so it keeps it dark, but she can get in and out. But that way, if you can get the mama to adopt the babies, it means that you have, you don't have to put them under any kind of brood light. They mature much more quickly, and they don't ever get pasty butt. They never get poop on their butt because they're out here with all this straw, and all the poop just drops off into the straw. They don't have a problem with it building up, and you get whatever egg-laying breed that you want, because she'll just adopt them. There's our new Muscovy mama. We got her from Cheryl. Isn't she pretty? Now, if she breeds with my black Swedish daddy, what we'll get is a mule duck that's less greasy, which I'm not actually happy about, but the Muscovies are supposed to be better about setting. So I was going to show you, here's our horseradish coming up. It has spread from over there. That was our original spot. And then here is our rhubarb and rhubarb. And what I wanted to show you is the little bridge that I have created for the ducklings. If the ducklings, for some reason, are able to get into the duck pond, they need a way to get out. So rocks are the only way that I've found to be able to do that. Now, the reason I put the duck pen or duck pool here is because I have two brand new trees. These are ginkgo biloba. I believe ginkgo biloba, and what was the other one? Little leaf linden. And I put a little bit of comfrey in there with them. And this setup is to protect my trees from the ducks, because if the ducks can get their head in there, they'll actually eat the roots of your trees out. So you can see what I've done. If I didn't have the wall of water in there, they could put their head in there and get in between, and I have the tire. I might also actually go out and get some more rocks and put them along the base to keep them out. You just have to be really careful with the ducks that way. But anyway, every time I fill up the pool, The ducks will get in and poop in it and splash around, and it'll water the mulch. And when the mulch gets watered, the trees get watered. And that's how I have really good success with starting new trees without actually having to water them myself. The ducks water them.